Hello, good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
How are you?
Good morning. How many
Good
of
morning
them?
to you, sir.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir. Okay.
Sir,
How
good
many
morning.
in our meeting? 5 members, four to 5 members.
Good morning, sir.
Six
Good
of
morning,
us,
sir.
sir.
Good morning.
Six, and you are seventh.
Okay, right. Okay. So, what is the topic we are going to continue today? Our previous class continuation, the last topic, right?
Venus.
We're doing
Venus.
Venus.
No, we were doing Mercury Karma actually, not Venus Karma. We were doing Mercury Karma where we were talking about people who are in Mercury Karma and the connection between 1, 3 and 10, 5, 11.
1, 3, 6,
Well,
5,
1, 7.
10.
Yeah.
1, 3, 7, 5, 10.
Yes, so
1, 3, 5, 10, 11.
5, 10, and 11. It seems.
Yeah.
1, 3, 5, 10, 11.
Yeah.
1, 3, 5, 10, and 11. So, and the people who carry the karmic registry of Mercury, along with the combination of 1, 3, 5, 10, and 11, their habit or their attitude is always thinking, always analyzing, in a good manner or in a bad manner. So it is their regular habit. It is their attitude or default mannerism, thinking about anything very, very deeply. It's just like grinding things in our mind, just chewing the things in our mind, right? So the habit of chewing or recalling the old thoughts or old memories or anything which is not analyzed properly. So analyzing or thinking deeply is the attitude of Mercury Karma, especially for the people who have 1-3 combination and 5, 10, and 11 combination in the same horoscope. If the combination is the 1, 3, and 8, then their thought will be regarding superstitious. Yes? Everybody can hear my voice?
Yes,
Sir. Good morning, sir.
Yes.
Good morning. Good morning. Okay, but I can't see the faces of all people. Okay, right now I got it. Okay. So the karmic register of Mercury, along with the combination of 1 and 3, 5, 10, and 11, always analyzing, always thinking about anything which hits their mind. Okay, keep on deep thinking, even in their sleep. Even in their sleep, their mind will think. Their mind will keep on analyze the things. So, according to research purpose, according to the perception of a scientist, it is a good thing. But according to health condition, it is a very bad thing. Right? For every organ in our body, there should be a limit. There should be some rest. Correct? The Mercury Karma people will not give rest to their brain, to their nervous system, especially to the central nervous system. Right? The neurons will not rest at all. So 1, 3 combination, 5, 10, 11 combination. If the combination is 1, 3, and 8, it will be more severe towards supernatural thoughts or supernatural beliefs. It might be hallucination, it might be illusion, or it might be intuition, or any ESP, right? So extraordinary thoughts or abnormal thoughts, right? So that is related to the thought process of Mercury Karma. Okay, and in our previous class we left a very important point of Shukra Karma. So Shukra Karma is an important Karakatva of our aunt. Okay. Yes, our father's sister. குழந்தை தூக்கிட்டு கொஞ்ச நேரம் வெளியே போங்க, மீட்டிங் இருக்கு, தயவு செஞ்சு குழந்தை தூக்கிட்டு வெளியே போங்க. நான் லைவ் கட் பண்ணிட்டு வர முடியாது. குழந்தையை தூக்கிக்கோங்க, தூக்கிட்டு கொஞ்ச நேரம் அப்படி வெளியில. Okay. Sorry for the interruption. That Shukra Karma, the main Karakatva of Shukra is our father's siblings, father's sisters. Okay, the father's sister, it can be elder sister or younger sister, whatever it might be. Our father's sister belongs to the Karakatva of Shukra. Did I mention this Karakatva in our earlier classes?
No, sir.
No.
No.
Okay. So one thing, one important hint, one important proof or evidence you can find with the karmic registry of Venus karma is that any person who were born under Venus karma, under Shukra karma, under Arudra nakshatra, Shravana nakshatra or Chitra nakshatra, there will be a lot of problem related to marital life, sexual life, or problems in between life partner, or people not getting married at the proper age, or after marriage related problems that will especially happen, especially it will be happened in the life of father's sisters.
Yes.
Father's sisters, their marital life will be ruined. Their marital life will be incomplete. Their marital life will be not satisfied. Their marital life will not be happy at all. So this is the indication of Shukra karma. We need a proof, right?
Yes, sir.
If any people who born under Arudra nakshatra, any people who born under Chitra nakshatra, okay, any people who born under Shravana nakshatra, Shravana nakshatra, in their family, their father's sisters, okay, and the father's sisters, grandpa's sisters, right? So the ladies who were born in the male generation, in the male parampara, in the male tradition, father's father, in their family, especially the ladies who were born in their family, their marital life will not be happy at all. Would not be happy at all.
So this
That
is for
is-
native as well as the aunt of the native.
It is the indication that the native is born under these Shukra Karma Nakshatra. This is the indication.
One question, sir.
Their life will be very, very ruined. Their marital life will not be peaceful. That is why these people were getting birth under the Arudra, Chitra and Shravana Nakshatra. To indicate that in their family, in their genetical family, in their father genetical family itself, their ladies' marital life is not peaceful.
Okay, okay.
So you can find the lakhs and lakhs of Arudra Nakshatra, Shravana Nakshatra, and Chitra Nakshatra. I don't know how much of people were in this under these three nakshatras in this meeting.
Sir, I
Yeah,
have.
I have. I have.
Yes.
Shukra karma.
Yeah, I
Yes.
have.
Yeah, you can observe this common similarity with
Yes.
all the Shukra Karma Nakshatra.
Yes, my
All
aunt has
the-
that problems, and even my grandfather's sisters, they have problems.
Yes. And another most important thing is this is not only for Rati Nakshatra. This is also for Lagna point standing Nakshatra or Lagna Lord standing Nakshatra. Can you understand?
Yes, sir.
Lagna point standing Nakshatra or Lagna Lord standing Nakshatra. Either the Rasi Nakshatra or Lagna point or Lagna Lord standing Nakshatra under Arudra, I mean Midhuna, Gemini, or under Chitra. It can be Kanya or Libra. It can be Virgo or Libra, or it can be a Makara Lagna, I mean Capricorn Lagna.
Mm.
Okay, so anything. If among the 3 points, if any point comes under the Shukra Karma, then we can definitely identify that the father's family, lady's marital life is not happy at all. Okay,
Father's side only.
father side, especially father's side. Ladies from the father's side, marital life is not happy at all. Okay.
One question, sir. One
Yes.
doubt. Any planet sitting in these three nakshatras also carry? will be the-
If any planet means, take for an example, your ninth lord is sitting under the Arudra, Chitra, and Shravana Nakshatra. Okay. Then what is your ninth lord? What is the relation Karakatva of ninth lord? Ninth lord is our father.
Other.
Yes, sir.
Correct?
Father.
So then we have to calculate from the two generations from our father, not from us.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Okay. It is not our aunt, our father's aunt.
Father's aunt. Okay.
Okay. Right. So 2 generations from our father's birth. Before our
Oh.
father's birth itself, ladies were not happy at all. Right.
Oh, okay.
So if the Lagna Lord as well as the 9th Lord both carries the karmic registry of Shukra Karma, then imagine, then how many generations?
Yes,
How many generation ladies are suffering? Okay. So the marital life will be very, very miserable or horrible. Okay. The marital life will not be peaceful or satisfied at all. In that, there are 2 kinds of imbalances happening in the marital life. 2 kinds of imbalances. Both are both comes under the Karakatva of Shukra Karma. So do you know what are all the imbalances due to that leads to the miserable marital life? Number 1, the gens will not handle the marital relationship in a smoother manner. Okay, in a smoother manner, in a well and good manner. So ladies will be suffering. In another category, ladies will not handle the marital life in a smoother manner. Okay, so ladies, they themselves will be a problem, expecting a lot from the husband and getting disappointments that my husband is not satisfying this particular requirement.
yes,
Like
sir.
complaining, always complaining about their husbands, right? So there are two kinds of marital issues. One is the problem from the gen side or the problems from the lady side itself, right? So both comes under the karmic registry of Shukra Karma.
Yes, sir. How
Okay.
how you'll know that it is from the father's side or the mother's side? The 4th Lord is involved? Or-
Yeah, we can know that. If we can identify that it is from the father side using another karma. If there is a Surya karma registry, then it is from the father side.
Oh, okay.
If there is a Chandra karma registry, then the fault will be from the lady side.
Okay, okay, sir.
So can you distinguish? So
Yes,
the
sir.
combination of Shukra karma with Surya karma. So the
Right.
fault will be due to the male, due to the husband. Okay.
Okay.
The combination of Shukra karma along with Chandra karma, then the fault will be with the female.
Got it, sir.
Okay. So while analyzing any problem or while analyzing any quarrel between relationship, first we have to analyze whose side for whom the fault is happening, from whom the fault is initiating. Okay. So whose side the mistake is, right?
And if both sun and moon karma is not there, then
If what is that?
if moon and sun karma is not there, then how to distinguish?
If moon and karma is not there, then we can straightly come to the marital issue. It is just a marital issue. It is a misunderstanding.
For the native, for the native.
It is not for the native. It is the continuity. It is a genetical continuity. That's what I'm trying to say. A person who is getting birth in Arudra Nakshatra or Chitra Nakshatra or Shravana Nakshatra, he's coming from a family background in which the ladies are not happy, right? So it is a genetical continuity in his family, in that particular person's family. The ladies were not at all happy. Even the concerned person's mom will be very, very suffering in the marital life. Not only aunt. Okay. So it is a genetical continuity. But to determine whether the concerned person will suffer in his future marital life, then we have to look into the full chart of the concerned person. Then there have to be 1-7 combination or 1-7-11 combination, 1-4-7-11 combination, along with the
Sir,
Shukra karma.
Sir, how about 12th house also?
I think I
12th house
already intimated this point in my previous class.
In the past.
Yes,
sir.
yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, any person who is getting birth under Arudra Nakshatra, Chitra Nakshatra or Shravana Nakshatra. Okay, so there is an indication. There is a problem in the marital life of the person's family background. Whose family background? Father's family background. In father's family, the ladies will definitely be suffered under the marital life.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so it is a proof. It is an evidence. But Now we have to come to a conclusion that whether this person is the suffering person. Correct?
Yes, sir.
To
Yes, sir.
identify, to identify that, we have to look into the chart and we have to examine whether there is a 1-7 combination or 1-7-11 combination or 1-7-4-11 combination in the particular person's chart.
Yes, sir.
So do you know what are all the combination? 1-7, 1-7 and 11, 1-7-4 and 11. Miss Pradeep Kaur, I think for you this is the recent class, right?
Yes, sir, this is a third class.
Yes, yes, this is the third class. If you missed any continuity in our previous class, you can just follow our YouTube links, right? In our previous class recordings will be there.
Yes, sir, I'm following that.
Okay, right. So, so people who are attending, who were joined in recent days, if you have any clarification, please ask me in the live meeting also. You can ask me in this live also. And if you missed any class, you can follow the YouTube link. Okay, so this is a common announcement to all.
Sure, sir.
Okay. Then
Sir,
then
how
another
about
Yes.
12th house? 12th house will have mother's father's side and father's mother side as well, right?
Yes, the 12th house is the Karagatwa of father's mother and
Father's mother
mother's
and
father.
mother's father.
Yes.
Both house connection. And
Yes.
even sixth house will also have mother side, right?
Sixth house is the mother's younger sibling, correct?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Sixth house is
On
the
that-
mother's younger sibling, and
So we can-
7th house is the mother's mother.
Yeah, 7th house is mother's mother. Yes.
7th house is the mother's mother, as well as 7th house also indicates our father's elder brother.
Yes. So we can connect
Our
on both
father's
sides.
elder brother, our uncle.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then what about 11th house? 11th house is our father's younger brother.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
Okay. Then what about third house? Third house is not only our younger sibling. Third house is our father-in-law.
Yes.
Third house is
Father-in-law.
our father-in-law. And 10th house is our mother-in-law. Our in-law family. Yeah. What if the third lord and the 10th lord carries the karmic registry of Shukra? Then our father-in-law's family as well as our mother-in-law's family both were suffering under the karmic registry of Shukra. Correct?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. We can easily indicate that any people whose 7th lord or 3rd lord, 7th lord and 10th lord, which carries the karmic registry of Shukra, then we can easily intimate that whoever life partner, whatever alliance that approaches this concerned person, their family will be affected by Shukra karma. Correct?
Yes.
So, what are all the profession connections of Shukra karma? Fashion designing, fashion technology, beauty parlor, makeup technician,
Textile.
textile, and anything which is related to designing.
Saree
Anything
making,
which
sir.
is, anything which is related to beauty or any field which is related to attraction, entertainment, attraction and entertainment. It can be cinema or anything. Okay. So these are the areas which comes under the Karakatva of Shukra karma. Okay. And another most important thing is what are the health issues for the genetical connectivity of Shukra karma? What are all the health issues?
Kidney problems, sir.
Kidney problem, kidney stone or kidney failure.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Kidney stone or kidney failure. Okay.
Sure.
The general kidney related health issue. The general kidney related health issue is comes under Shukra karma. But if there is a health issue that arises for kidney failure, then it comes under both the combination of Shukra and Saturn karma. Both Shukra and Saturn karma. Because Saturn is responsible for any execution, correct?
Yes, sir.
Any execution.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
if any body part is not working, is not functioning at all, then it is not only a disease, it is a disability. Correct?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
So kidney is a body part and it has to function its own its own duty. It has to do its own duty. Correct? If it is not functioning at all, if it is disabled itself, then it is called a disability. The disability comes not only, especially for kidney, not only comes under the Shukra Karma, it also comes under the combination of Venus and Saturn. Okay.
Yes. Sir. Even I.
Okay. Then what is the combination of cancer or tumor which is happening inside the kidney? What is the karma combination?
Rahu plus.
Shukra Karma and Rahu Karma.
Yes, sir.
Correct?
Yes, sir.
The combination of Shukra Karma and Rahu Karma. Then how can we identify the same in our horoscope? How can we identify that? So what is the purpose of the kidney? Which is the bhava for kidney?
7th house.
Seventh house is the bhava for kidney. Okay.
Lagna
So
Lord
which,
should-
seventh house or seventh lord. Okay. Then what is the area of health issue?
7, 9.
Sixth house is the area for health issue.
Yeah.
6.
Okay. Sixth house is the area for health issue. Then what is the bhava for Rahu Karma?
9.
House.
9th
7,
house is the
9.
bhava for Rahu Karma. Okay. 6, 7, and 9. 6, 7, and 9. According to bhava combinations, 6, 7, and 9.
Yes.
Along with 2 karmas. So what are all the 2 karmas? Shukra Karma and Rahu Karma.
Rahu Karma.
Correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the combination of 2 karmas in the same horoscope and the combination of 6, 7, and 9 in the same horoscope. So it indicates the problem related to any tumor or any cancer cell related issue in the kidney, especially. Okay. Even gallbladder comes under the Karakatva of Shukra. Gallbladder. Right?
Yes, sir.
Sir, pancreas.
Yeah. Pancreas, gallbladder. Then what is the Karakatva of spleen? Spleen.
Yeah.
Spleen comes under the Karakatva of Mars.
Oh. Okay.
Spleen comes under the Karakatva of Mars. Okay. Liver comes under the Karakatva of Jupiter.
Jupiter.
Spleen comes under the Karakatva of Mars. And kidney and gallbladder, even pancreas comes under the Karakatva of Shukra.
Breast cancer.
Breast
Sir, breast
cancer.
cancer. La.
So it is the combination of both Moon Karma and Rahu Karma.
Can we add Saturn there too?
I don't think much so, because breast is the important part of feeding, right?
Yeah.
So
Yes,
breast is the organ which is produced by nature for the purpose of feeding, right? So it is a natural food producer, correct? So the hormones are used for producing food, producing milk to the kids, to the next generation, correct? So anything which generates food or creates a food for the next generation, which comes under the Karakatva of Chandra, right? So breast, I hope it comes under the Karakatva of moon, right? Karakatva of Chandra Bhagavan. So in that breast, if any cancer happens, then 2 karma will be connected, moon karma and Rahu karma, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So one of the important problem of Shukra karma is kidney problem. Okay. And another important problem of Shukra karma is sex
Sugar.
organ related health issue. Sex organ related health issue. It can be a testicle problem or it can be an ovary problem. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So what is the bhava which is related to ovary or a testicle?
8.
7, 8.
It is 8th house, correct?
8.
Yes. In general, it is 7. In particular, it is 8th house. So 6, 7, and 8. 6, 7, and 8 combination in the same horoscope along with the Shukra karma. So that person have to be careful with the health of the reproductive organs. Reproductive organs or sex organs.
Okay.
Correct?
Okay.
Okay.
The
Okay.
brain related thing,
What is it?
brain hemorrhage or something like that would be that Mars.
Brain hemorrhage, I think it is related to the Jupiter Karakatva, Mercury Karakatva.
Jupiter,
Correct.
Mercury with 3rd house.
Yes, Jupiter, brain hemorrhage, brain hemorrhage is related to the brain and the nervous system which is connected from the brain, correct?
Yes,
So
sir.
if there is a damage or if there is a block in that, then the concerned person will not, cannot move, cannot express anything. He will be like a coma patient. Am I correct?
Yes.
Yes, he can absorb anything, he can listen anything, but he cannot react to that. He cannot respond to that. I think I am correct.
So this involves the blood basically, sir. These people have this stroke and all. So it involves blood also.
That is what I'm connecting. The brain Karakatva is Jupiter. Stroke Karakatva is related to nervous system. Nervous system comes under Mercury.
Mercury.
So both Jupiter karma and Mercury, the combination of both Jupiter karma and Mercury karma is related to this brain hemorrhage or autism, anything which affects the brain.
Yes.
So what
Okay.
will we consider for kidney stones?
Kidney stones. So kidney stones. It's a karmic registry of Shukra.
Only Shukra?
Shukra,
Yes.
can we add Saturn over this? Saturn making periodically
Yeah, we
some
can
stone?
add Saturn, but I think Chandra Karakatva also plays an important role
yes.
because the
Yes.
stones for the formation of salt.
Yes.
Salt
Yes,
comes
salt.
under the Karakatva of moon, correct? So
Yes.
both the karmic registry of Shukra and Chandra.
Sir, profession wise, urologist and gynecologist combination.
Yes.
Profession wise, urologist and gynecologist
Gynecologist.
combination. Yes, sir.
Yes. Urologist and gynecologist combination, it includes both the karmic registry of Shukra and Surya. Shukra and Surya. Both in the same horoscope, in the same family. In the same family, in the same horoscope. So you can find any gynecologist in their family. Definitely there will be Arudra, Chitra, Shravana, and also definitely there should be Anuradha Nakshatra, Aswini, Aslesha, and Purvabhadra for any gynecologist. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Then what about pediatrician?
Jupiter
Jupiter.
should come. Sir.
Jupiter Sun.
Jupiter, Moon, and Sun. Jupiter karma, Chandra karma, and Sun. Because pediatrician is also a treatment for mother, not only kids. Correct?
Sir, in the case of autism, there is a role of moon also, moon karma.
I think autism
Jupiter,
is
Mercury, and moon.
yes, is moon, but the major part of autism deals with the Jupiter and Mercury.
Jupiter,
Moon is only a
Mercury.
small percentage because moon deals with psychology. That is how we are addressing any psychological issue in generally by moon karma. Correct.
Okay. Yes.
But in depth, we have to analyze whether it is a 100% psychological problem or it is a neuropsychological problem. Because general psychological problem is different. Neuropsychological problem is different.
Okay, sir.
Am I correct?
Yes,
Even now, a lot of people who were double degree holders, who have done a lot of graduation, who are being placed in a very good position in a white collar job, in a very good designation, even among thousands among 1:1,000 in the ratio. There are some people who have even the sleepwalking attitude, sleepwalking, right? So there's such kind of problems were there for once in a lakh. Among the lakh of people, one will have this problem. Sleepwalkers. It is a problem, right?
Yes, sir.
A person who is walking while sleeping. So it is. I think it is not a psychological problem. It is a neurological problem.
Yes,
Because
sir.
yeah, neurons deals with the clock. Because Mercury is the clock. Mercury is our biological clock. Am I correct?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yes. So if we have any imbalance or if we have any nurture regarding our biological clock or our neurobiological clock, then especially we can take the karmic registry or karakatva of Mercury. Only the Mercury is affected. So any people who carry the karmic registry of Mercury, I think that people, such kind of people were very, very addicted to time. They were very, very addicted to time, to clock or schedule. So they have their own schedule, right? If the schedule is disturbed, then they will be disturbed. So that is the advantage as well as the weakness, the curse of Mercury.
Yes, sir.
Yes, it is a boon for their professional life. So they will be, they can be, if the person is very, very punctual, they can achieve great heights in their profession. They can achieve great fame in the society. But what about the personal life? All the time we can't maintain the schedule, correct? Right? We can't maintain the schedule all the time.
Yes,
In
sir.
such times, we have to be adaptable. But I think the Mercury karma people cannot adapt the imbalance in the clock.
Yes, sir.
So it is a problem. It is a problem. It will disturb them a lot. That disturbance will affect other people.
Yes, sir.
They will shout on others. They will scold on others. The Mercury karma people. If their clocks, if their biological clock is getting disturbed, they will be disturbed to the core. I have seen a lot of people. Even I myself experience such kind of incidents in life.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, even I used to shout if my biological clock gets disturbed. Okay.
Yes. So if actually we see the core of this, a person who has Mercury karma,
Yes.
because of his own or her own self clocking, get disturbed easily.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Always it will happen. Always they try to maintain a clock, but the clock will always get disturbed.
Correct.
That is the karma. They have to suffer that.
Yes.
I have seen, I have observed a lot of situation for, especially for the Mercury karma people. I have observed, and I myself have experienced a lot of situations in the life of the Mercury karma people. Do you know what that situation? The Mercury karma people will always undergo a situation that they have to answer a lot of people at the same time. They have to do a lot of tasks. They have to manage a lot of tasks at the same time. They have to answer n number of people at the same time. So they themselves will maintain a clock, right? So 10 to 10:15, 10:15 to 10:30. So right now I have to text to the people. Right now I have to follow the contract. Like now I have to go to the meeting. Like this, a lot of tasks merging at the same time. So it will create a traffic jam, correct? It will create a traffic jam in their biological process, right? So this stress, the traffic related, what to say? It is a combination of heavy n number of tasks. It will create a traffic jam within their mind. What to do next? How to proceed the next? Right? So it will create a peer pressure in their mind. While happening this, some person will come and disturb them to while doing their work. While doing their work, some person, it can be a relative, it can be a friendship or anything, it can be a phone call, right? It will come and it will disturb the Mercury Karma registered person. They will come, they will approach the Mercury Karma registered person for a chat, for a fun, for an enjoyment, for entertainment. While doing n number of tasks in the same time, he will be in a hurry-burry mindset. The Mercury Karma person will be in a hurry-burry mindset. While being in a hurry-burry mindset, a person will approach him, or phone call will approach him. He will, he will give a mental torture to the Mercury Karma person, dragging the time. The phone call keeps on dragging. So the Mercury Karma person, after a stage, he will shout to the concerned person, just shut your mouth and put your phone. Just get lost from my area. Like the Mercury Karma person will blast because their schedule is getting disturbed. Correct? They have to answer to a lot of people. So they will be in such a situation. Even they are employed, even they are unemployed, whatever it might be. The Mercury karmic registered person will always be busy.
Yeah,
So
more
that is also
likely-
an illusion. Yes.
Yes, more likely a role of a press secretary of any of the government.
Yes. You can observe the role of the Mercury Karagatva persons. A bank manager, a bank or a finance executive. He will be keep on attending the calls. He will be keep on attending the inquiries. Correct? A public relation officer. He will be keep on attending the messages.
Yes.
A customer care executive.
Yes.
A customer care executive. An online chat executive. Correct? And a journalist. A media person, a photographer, a cameraman, an astrologer. Okay, so you can observe the work nature of a Mercury Karagatva persons. They have to answer huge number of people at the same time.
Yes,
They
sir.
have to answer n number of people at the same time. So that is a big pressure. That pressure will be imposed to the Mercury Karma persons while they approach their career. Even a lawyer, even a book publisher, a journal publisher, even a research scientist. So what are all the professions which comes under the karmic registry of Mercury? You can observe such persons. They will be always answering phone calls. Okay, they will be always answering to the questions, to a lot of questions to the people who were approaching to them. Okay, they have to pacify, they have to satisfy a big mass of people, lots and lots of people. So in such kind of a critical situation, a crucial situation, they themselves will develop a biological clock within them, right? So the Mercury, what is the expectation of the Mercury Karma person is whatever they are doing their work, however they are busy, they want some leisure time. Their expectation from their heart is, I want at least 1 hour per day leisure time. So that is the expectation of a Mercury Karma person that will never be satisfied. Because due to the curse of Mercury is a boon, but at the same time, Mercury is a curse. Correct? So what is the boon of Mercury? If we look on any VIP, right? While we approach any public personalities, while we approaching any cinema actors, any VIP, any journalist, okay, we will have a wow feeling while looking to them. Oh, what a such a busy person, always working, always answering to lakhs and lakhs of people. Yeah, we will praise them, but it is a curse. Because they have no peace of mind. Without peace of mind, what is the use of running a profession? Without even sleeping, what is the use of gaining lakhs and lakhs of money? So being very, very busy, being very, very hypocritic, being very, very, flexible, it is a curse. So it is a situation undergone by the people who generally carry the karmic registry of Mercury in any profession. In any profession, the people who have other karmic registry will escape from the mass, but the people who have the karmic registry of Mercury, they can't escape from the mass. They can't escape from the busy schedule. Lot of questions will be nurturing them. Like, sir, like lot of questions. The queue of questions will be nurturing them. It will be a torture. Right? So the pain created by the nurturing, the pain created by the busy schedule cannot be explained, cannot be realized by any other karmic registered persons except Mercury. Only Mercury karma registered person can understand the pain, can understand the peer pressure of another Mercury karma registered person. What a big silence is there.
Yes.
Because
even Mercury karma is like more likely, understanding the transgender community as well.
yes, that is also because the things which I am explaining in this class, it is not my observation, it is my personal experience too. Because I am also carrying the karmic registry of Mercury. Right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'll be receiving a call while 10:30 p.m., 11 p.m. in the night. And then the person will approach me and he will straight away ask me the point related to astrology. He won't ask whether I'm busy or free. He won't ask at all. He will straight away approach me. Sir, in a program you said about Mithuna Rashi, about Gemini. In that you mentioned a point. What is that fact? Can you explain me? He will ask while 11 p.m. Right? Without any human concern, he will ask, and I have to patiently answer to him. So this is the situation undergone by the Mercury karmic registered person.
This is so true. So true.
Okay, so we have to address the situation of the opponent. We will address the situation of the opponent. We will understand the situation of the opponent, but the opponent will never understand the situation of us. Because we carry the karmic registry of Mercury, because that is our curse. We have to suffer that. We are here to suffer that.
So does it mean that we can call you at 11?
Who needs enemies, sir? Arnab sir, who needs enemies?
Because I don't know how to react to this question.
I understand your plight, sir. I go through this every day.
Because a lot of things hits in my mind voice, but I can't split that in the video conversation. May I know? May I can see the concerned person's face who asked me this question?
I asked.
This is the answer.
I said 11, but I did not say 11 p.m. I said just 11.
11.
Okay, Mr. Arnab Mukherjee, sir.
Yeah.
I will never forget you in my lifetime.
So, I have a question on this. I
Yes.
don't have Mercury karma,
Okay.
but exactly the same thing happens to me. So what could be the other combination?
I think there should be 1-4 or 10-4 combination in your horoscope. The
I
fourth
check.
bhava. The fourth bhava. Without the fourth bhava connection, there will not be this much peer pressure either in work or in personal life.
Okay.
Yes. If any profession, sir, whatever might be the profession, the Mercury karmic registered persons will be receiving more than 10 to 15 tasks at the same time. So that is the problem.
Absolutely,
If it is,
sir.
yeah, if it is one after the other, then the person can manage it.
So
Okay.
both my 4th lord and 10th lord are in Mercury karma, Mercury star, Mercury karma star.
Then definitely it doesn't depends on the fame of the concerned person.
Understood.
Yeah, it doesn't depends on the popularity or the fame of the concerned person. Any bhava or any if the person who comes under the karmic register of Mercury, he will be under the peer pressure to do 20 tasks at the same time.
Yes.
He have to answer 20 people at the same time. But even now, I'm answering more than 300 inquiries per day. I'm answering 300 inquiries per day through WhatsApp. Then you can imagine how my mindset will be. Whenever I open WhatsApp, the messages will be like rushing, right? While saying that, my mind will be dizzying. It will create a giddiness to me.
Yes.
Right. So that's why I'm just opening WhatsApp just 2 to 3 times a day. That is the maximum to me. I'm very, very afraid of WhatsApp. You know why? Due to the n number of inquiries. I don't know, even very, very leading astrologers or very even busy astrologers were getting such kind of inquiries. Even they might not get such kind of inquiries. These kind of peer pressure will be suffered only by the Mercury karmic registered person. Right? So, yeah, whoever the celebrity, you can find a lot of celebrities, especially some sort of celebrities. It can be a cinema actor, he can be a lawyer, he can be a doctor, but the profession might be different. The celebrities who carry the karmic register of Mercury, they will be intellectual. Intellectual means they generally speak about multiple topics. The Mercury karma registered person, they generally speak about many topics, multiple topics. So they connect the multiple topics to the core of their knowledge. So that is their habit, the habit of the Mercury karma registered person. Even while talking about astrology, we are connecting a lot of topics, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, lot of topics, and we to connect a lot of topics to the Karakatva of astrology on the planets which is belonging to that, we have to study multiple things regarding the multiple areas, right? We have to update. So the Mercury karmic registered persons will keep on updating knowledge regarding intellectual things, intellectual domain. So that is why lot of people were approaching the Mercury karma registered person to ask their clarifications and or to ask their queries. Correct? If you go to a bank, you can observe that if we people we often approach the bank before the age of credit card and debit card, before the age of online payment. What do? If we want to transact any money from our account to another account, we usually approach the bank. Correct?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
While approaching the bank, you can observe a unique incident happening in the bank. There will be a lot of queue in the bank. A lot of people will be sitting, or a lot of people will be standing in the queue. But you can observe some people who cannot fill their application form. They approach some others to fill their application form for their help.
Yes, sir.
They will seek help to other people to fill their application form. That help will be asked only to the person who carry the karmic registry of Mercury. Do you know why? Because Mercury is writing. Right? So Mercury itself is asking, please do parigar and relieve your own karma. Please do fill the form for me and relieve your own karma. Because knowledge is Mercury. Correct? Data is Mercury. So creating awareness through unlimited data is the Karagatu of Mercury. It's the Karagatu of Mercury, it's the karma of Mercury. It is a great parigar for Mercury karma.
Oh.
But do you know what is the crucial thing in that? If we reveal the n number of data to the public to create awareness, that itself will create a peer pressure to us.
Again,
Yes.
answering that question.
In the starting days, I thought that by creating videos, by giving information to the public directly, it will reduce my inquiries. I thought that it will reduce inquiries because people will get some kind of understanding by themselves, so they themselves can access their own horoscope. Likewise, I thought. But what is happening is that whenever I'm creating a lot of videos, it is what to say, the inquiries are increasing, not decreasing. Right? They are getting answers to the particular question, to the particular doubts. But after that, another doubt is arising.
They want to
Another
clarify.
Yes, another doubt is arising, and they are again asking me. Sir, do this.
It is a blessing also, sir.
It is a blessing.
Also,
But,
because so you
more
got
than
married
wait.
through that, sir.
yes, of course.
So it is a blessing, sir.
Yeah, it is a blessing only.
So one question, please.
Yes.
Sir, as I think Prasad sir asked, he doesn't have a direct Mercury karma, but he faces all these kind of things. So do we take 4th house Lord and the 10th house Lord nakshatra? That also we count here?
From the you can assume all the 12 houses, okay, except the 4th house. You can take all the 11 houses, okay. You can connect the combination of the 4th house or the 4th house Lord to any bhava, Okay. That bhava will make you keep on analyze, or keep on think, and keep on spreading the data or information. That bhava will not allow you to sleep. That bhava will not allow your mind to rest. To any bhava where the 4th Lord is placed, to any bhava, it can be Lagna, it can be 2nd house, it can be 3rd house, it can be 4th house. I have seen a lot of people where 4th Lord placed in the 4th house itself. They are not resting their mind while studies. They are overthinking. In general, according to traditional astrology, 4th Lord is placed in the 4th house is a very healthy placement. Correct?
Yes,
it's a very
sir.
healthy
Yes, sir.
yeah, it is a very healthy placement for education. But I have in my case, I have observed a lot of clients who have the 4th Lord in the 4th house itself. They were confusing and they keep on thinking related to the 4th house. It can be a mother related thoughts. It can be studies related thoughts. It can be property related thoughts. The place where the 4th bhava is connected, it won't allow us to sleep. It won't allow us to rest, especially our mind. It will always trigger our mind. Keep on think, like that. Can you understand the connection?
Right. So the combination you gave was either 1-4 or 4-10 also, right?
Yes, yes. 1-4, the person, he will be always, what to say, always his mind will keep on analyzing.
But sir, my question also is that if either the 4th house or the 10th house, let's say it's a Venus Rashi, probably.
The 10th house means, take for an example. So I have to differentiate what is the difference between 1-4 and 10-4 combination, correct? So you are asking regarding a question regarding to that. So I have to differentiate with that. Okay. So take a horoscope which have the 1-4 combination. Take another horoscope which have the 10-4 combination. Okay, the 10-4 combination makes the person to think without rest only after approaching his career. only while coming to his career, only while coming to his profession, only while his official time.
Okay.
Can you understand?
Yes, sir.
What is the 10th house? 10th house is our profession. 10th house is our activity. Correct? 10th house is a responsibility or the task which is assigned to us. Or the 10th house is the task which we ourselves get committed. Correct?
Yes, sir.
If the
Our
fourth,
karma.
if the fourth Baba or fourth Lord is connected to the 10th house, either fourth Lord is placed in the 10th house or 10th Lord is placed in the 4th house. So 10-4 combination. Correct? If there is a 10-4 combination, then if the person's nature will be restless whenever a particular karma is assigned to him, whenever a particular profession is assigned to him, he will be restless while approaching the profession. He will be very, very restless while in his office hours. He will be very, very restless. So you can define the 4th house as restless, especially for mind, especially for brain. The brain will be restless. If the 4th Lord is placed in the 10th house or the 10th Lord is placed in the 4th house, then the profession will make the concerned person restless while doing the profession. Now, we have to come to a conclusion. What will be the effect of 1-4 and combination? First house is our Lagna.
Yes, sir.
If the 4th Lord is placed in the 1st house, or if the 1st Lord is placed in the 4th house, then what it will be? How it will be? Always, right?
Yes, sir.
The restlessness will be always. The restlessness will be the nature of the concerned person. Always thinking, always analyzing. Correct? So that is the difference between the 10-4 and 1-4 combination. What if the 1-4-10 is combined together? It is more powerful.
Yes.
Right?
Right.
But I think you got the answer to my to the question which you asked.
Yes, sir.
Actually, there
Did
is
you
one
got the
more.
answer?
Yes, sir.
There's one more
Okay.
subtle point that you mentioned here.
Yes.
Is basically what you mentioned is whichever bhava connects to Mercury karma,
Okay.
the person will keep thinking deeply and ruminating regarding that particular karakatva of that bhava.
Yes.
This is what you actually said.
Yes.
Another small little observation from whatever discussion we had, Mercury is like an encyclopedia.
Yes.
It keeps grabbing information, keeps grabbing data.
Yes.
And another aspect of this is they may work in a field other than their own education.
Yeah, that is the main karmic purpose
Karma.
of Mercury karma. That is what we discussed in the previous class.
Exactly.
Yes, sir.
Correct? Okay. I think there is a lot of confusion running in the mind of Miss Mansi Brar. Any clarification or any confusion? I think a lot of confusion in your face.
No, there's no confusion. Actually, I've just watched only few videos, so I don't want to be like, let me just finish the videos, what we have done till date, and then I'll probably ask the questions.
Okay, right. So for any of them, any confusion regarding this topic which we are discussing, any clarification? If there is any clarification, please ask me directly.
Yes, I don't know, I'm a little bit now, whether I should WhatsApp you or not, but if there is something, I'll definitely ask, because I don't want to break the flow of the class right now.
Okay.
So, because I haven't finished the entire videos yet. So let me just come to the fifth, I think we have finished till 16th videos, right?
Yes.
So I think once I'm done with the 16th video, then probably I'll be back in the action.
Yeah. In fact, we are giving updated informations in the English videos, especially we are discussing a lot of areas which is not not yet been discussed in my Tamil class itself, right? Because Tamil class have been started 2 to 3 years before, but now we have a lot of updates in our subject, so that's why we are discussing these updates in the class. Okay, so what is the topic which is left in the Shukra or any Mercury or Shukra related karma? Which is the topic which is being discussed?
So
What
mythological
is the
character.
story behind Shravana Nakshatra to have a Venus karma?
Mythological story behind the Shravana Nakshatra.
Yeah, to have a
Is it the question of Miss Sangeeta?
yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. I judged that so. Okay. So who is the character who born under the Shravana Nakshatra? Do you know any mythological character?
Lord Vishnu, sir.
Bali, Vaman.
Lord Vishnu's the birth star is actually Uttarbhadra.
The Vaman,
Venkateswara.
incarnation
Lord
of Vishnu.
Venkateswara.
Yes. Vibhishana was born under Shravana Nakshatra. Vibhishana.
Vibhishana. Oh, okay.
Vibhishana, the younger brother of Ravan.
Okay.
So the birth star of, I don't know, I'm not aware of the birth star of Kumbhakarna, but Vibhishana was born under Shravana Nakshatra. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So the sister's Karakatva, the elder sister is, I think the Kaikeyi is the elder of Vibhishana. Am I correct?
No, sir.
Kaikeyi is the younger sister.
Shurpanakha.
So not Kaikeyi.
Shurpanakha. It was Shurpanakha.
I wrongly misplaced. My Mercury karma have been played me. Okay. Surpanaka. Surpanaka is a sister of Vibhishana, correct?
Vibhishana.
Okay. The sister's Karakatva is also Shukra. I think you know about that. Sister, elder sister. It might be generally sister. Sister's Karakatva is also Shukra and Mercury. Especially the Vibhishana's life has been ruined a lot due to Surpanaka. It is also in the history of Ramayana. Correct?
Yes, sir.
History of Ramayana. We can connect that to the to the marital life of Shravana Nakshatra people, especially for boys who have their own sister. They should not reveal their love secrets to their sister. I hope you can understand.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, if they reveal their their affair secrets to their sisters, then it will create a direct or indirect problem. It might create a gossip problem, or it might create a panchayat, or it might create a great quarrel between the family itself.
Why?
And due to the sisters. Or
Sir,
because
if
of
your 2-3 generations family doesn't have a girl child, all boys, is that also a Venus this thing?
Definitely.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So
For
yes.
mother-in-law, moon is the Karak Tattva.
In general, mother-in-law moon is the Karakatva. But if you want in particular Karakatva of mother-in-law, it will be Saturn. It will be Saturn.
Okay. The person is suffering from the mother-in-law, then Saturn karma will be there.
Definitely. Moon karma as well as Saturn karma. Both.
And what was the Bhava combination?
What? For a relationship problem with the mother-in-law?
Yes.
Okay.
Third house.
7-10, 6-10. 7-10 and 6-10, which is the Bhava for mother-in-law. 10th house, correct?
10th house.
10,
Yes.
10.
10th house is the Bhava for mother-in-law, which is a karma for moon, 6 and 7. Correct? Which is the Bhava for Saturn karma, 6th house.
6th house. Okay.
So 6-10 combination and 7-10 combination. It will create some relationship problem with the mother-in-law. But the karma is approaching in two ways, right? The karma is it's a very nice game, so that we can't predict the karma. What to say in the same manner? We can't come to a conclusion that it will act in the same manner. It will act in two ways. One is either it will create a quarrel or fight with your mother-in-law, okay, or otherwise it will create a dependency. That means your mother-in-law will be dependent on you. Can you understand? Regarding any requirement, regarding any moral requirement, regarding any economical requirement, any requirement, it will create a dependency. So there are two phases of karma. I have already explained that. You can observe the simple trick in many horoscopes. Even using the nakshatra, you can observe this simple trick. Do you know what that is? Take Surya Karma as an example. Just take Surya Karma as an example. Okay, Ashwini, Asilesha, Anuradha, and Purabhadra. I don't know how many of them here were under the Surya Karma. Okay, Ashwini Nakshatra, Asilesha Nakshatra, Anuradha, and Purabhadra. These 4 stars carries the karmic registry of Sun. I hope you all know that. Correct?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Lakhs and lakhs of people were born under that. It can be male or female.
Yes.
You can observe a common similarity with all those people who carry the Surya Karma. Do you know what that is? 2 people come under the main Karakatva of Surya Bhagavan. Who is that? One is our father and another one is our father-in-law. Correct?
Okay.
In general, our father and father-in-law both comes under Surya Karma. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes. In that, one will be positive, another one will be negative.
No, always. Is it always,
Always.
sir?
Always. One will be positive, another one will be negative. One will be superb, another one will be zero. One will be over capable, one will be over capable. Okay, over capability. Another one will be disability.
Oh.
As moon.
Take for an example, a person who carries the karmic registry of Surya. Okay. If the father of the concerned person is very, very well settled, he is a very successful businessman. He is a very successful person. He is a very responsible person. He is very, very active as a father role. As a father's role, he is very, very responsible. He is very, very active. He is very, very successful person in his career. Okay. Then the father-in-law of the concerned person will be zero.
Okay. Okay.
Can you understand the difference?
Yes. Yes, sir.
If the father is like a Superman, then the father-in-law will be dummy. He'll be zero. If our father of the concerned person, if the father of the concerned Surya Karma registered person is a dummy, he is a zero, then the father-in-law will be Superman. Can everybody understand this point?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
Can
Very
you
clear.
say father-in-law can be a supporter to that person?
That is what I'm trying to derive in a single word. Okay. One will be a hero, another one will be a zero. Right? For any Surya Karma registered person, among these two relationships, either one will be hero. If father is a hero, then our father-in-law will be zero. If our father-in-law is a hero, then our father will be zero.
Yes, sir.
Can you understand the difference?
Yes, sir.
Did anyone experience such kind of observations?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes, sir.
How many of them carries the Surya Karma registry?
sir.
Yes,
I
sir.
have Surya Karma
I
registry
have
and I can
also.
see that, sir.
Okay. Okay. Can you enjoy? Can you observe the difference between those two characters?
Absolutely, sir. Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
One is extreme success and one is extreme failure.
Absolutely.
Right?
Sir,
If one character is over responsible and the another character will be irresponsible idiot.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
If
Sir, one thing-
one character is very liberal, is very freedom character. If one character is very liberal, another character will be like a Hitler.
Yes.
Yes, straight more opposite to that. Contrast. So the karma plays as a hero as well as a villain. Right?
Sir, I'm missing one point here, sir.
Yes.
We started this discussion with father and father-in-law both coming under son karma.
Yes.
Is it simply because they're fathers?
Sir, this is how the karma works. I'm trying to explain how the karma aspect the person both positively and negatively.
Sir, I understood that. What I'm trying to connect is, okay, father is son. So father-in-law is actually 9th from the 7. So it should be different, isn't it, sir?
Yes, it is 9 from 7, but I'm talking in general.
Okay.
I'm talking according to the perception of planetary Karakattvas, not Bhava Karakattvas.
Understood. Sir. Thank you.
Yes.
Understood.
Then what about a mother? What about the people who carry the karmic registry of Chandra Bhagavan?
Moon.
Bharani, Maha, Jeshta, and Uttarabhadra.
Yes.
If the mother is a hero, mother-in-law will be 0.
Yes, sir. That also I have experienced.
If the mother is 0, mother-in-law will be hero.
In relatives, I found that, sir.
Can you understand the difference?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Like for mother-in-law, we are taking Saturn, and for father-in-law, we have to take only Sun or
Mother-in-law, yeah. I will connect the difference between the Saturn karma. Okay. Yeah. If comes to the Saturn karma, we can compare the relationship of two people. Saturn karma is related to our elder brother, elder siblings. Correct?
yes.
And also Saturn is related to the mother-in-law. Correct? If a person carries Saturn karma, then you can compare the two relationship. One is elder brother, elder siblings. Another one is mother-in-law. If elder siblings are over capable, very rich, very successful in their business, okay, over capable, over caring, and over responsible, then mother-in-law will be 0. If the elder siblings were dummy, they were 0, then mother-in-law will be hero. I'm just using the term hero 0 to derive the difference.
Both extremes.
Yeah, to derive the extreme differences between the two characters. That is why I'm using. So it's not just meant that positive, negative. Right? It is a contrast difference.
Yes, sir.
Correct? Then what about Shukra Karakatva? Since we are discussing the topic of Shukra Karma, so we have to differentiate the characteristics of two relationship Karakatvas of Shukra.
Can it
So
be
how do you differentiate?
wife and sister?
Wife and father.
Wife, you can differentiate with wife and sister. You can also differentiate with wife and your aunt, your father's
Paternal aunt.
Correct. If your father's sister is very bold, graduated, she's like a superwoman, then your wife will be 0.
Yes.
Oh, mm.
Okay. Right? If your father's sister, she's overgraduated, she's over responsible, she's doing multiple tasks, she knows she knows how to grow up a children very well, she's very knowledgeable, then your wife will be 0. If your wife is over capable, then your aunt will be 0.
Yes, sir.
Correct?
Sir, what about Mars?
Yes, you can compare the difference, especially. Of course, we have to do that. Okay. So,
Husband and brother.
what are all the four?
Female chart. So
Yes.
in female chart, this is for the male chart. Differentiate between the wife and the parents' aunt. What about in
Okay.
female chart?
In female chart is generally about marital life. That's it.
Okay.
Not because it doesn't indicate any male character. Correct?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but we can differentiate the female chart in a very interesting manner. In a very interesting manner, because you have asked a very nice question, right? So if you take a female chart, then your aunt is Shukra, and another one most important character comes under Shukra Kargatva, especially in the female chart. Do you know what that is? Your husband's sister.
Okay.
Your husband's sister. So
Yes,
you
sir.
can compare your aunt with your husband's sister, your husband's siblings. Okay. If your aunt is very supportive, then your husband's sister will be your best enemy.
Oh, yes. That.
Okay. If your aunt is not supportive to you, if she is enemy, then your husband's sister will be a friend of you. So this is the difference of the role played by the Shukra Karma in relation. Karma plays in everything.
Sir, in general, a lot of the ladies doesn't have Shukra Karma, but they have problems and quarrels, fights between the sister.
General problems, general miscommunication should not be interpreted with the concept. What you are talking is general problem, right? General problem is different. Enmity or hatredness is different. Extreme hatredness is different. General misunderstanding will be there in any relationship. Even between a father-child, there will be general misunderstanding. Am I correct?
Yes.
Yes. So general misunderstanding is different. A specific interpretation is different.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Right. So now someone asked about the Mars karma. Am I correct?
Yes,
right
sir.
now.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Some people asked about the Mars karma. So what is the difference between the Mars karma, especially in the ladies' horoscope?
Husband and younger brother.
Younger brother.
Our siblings and husband, right? Our younger
Yes,
brother
sir.
and
Yes,
husband.
sir.
If our younger brother is a superhero, then husband will be a super zero. If
Okay.
our younger brother is a zero, then husband will be a hero.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Right? You can observe the two contrast characters. If our younger brother is very reserved, very reserved, very what to say, well, soft speaking character, very reserved. He's a very, what to say, he's a very conservative person. His limit is very, his professional circle is very limited. His family circle is very limited. He is earning a limited amount, anything. So his profession is very limited. He is within a small circle. Then the husband will be in an intellectual personality.
Oh, okay.
Husband will be an intellectual personality. He will be very popular. He will be a public personality. He will be very popular. He will be very active personality. Right?
Yes,
If the husband is very secured person, or if the husband is very conservative, he is very what to say, he have a very limited professional limits, then our elder brother will be very bold, very, very over responsible and very, very interactive and very energetic. It is the energy. If the husband is very, very energetic, then that much energy is not be reflected in our younger brother's life.
Oh, okay.
If
Okay.
our younger brother is energetic, then the husband will not be energetic.
Say if a girl doesn't have a younger brother, then the whole
Doesn't they have a younger brother, then there is no issue, no problem.
then the whole
Then no need
energy.
of comparison itself, right? Then there is no need for comparison itself. If there is no younger brother, then there is no purpose of comparing. Correct? We are
Yes,
just
sir.
using the karma to compare the relationship status.
Yes, sir.
Correct?
But does that apply to the elder brother also?
Elder brother,
Saturn.
Saturn karma. Elder brother is from Mars karma.
And for the male, Mars is younger brother.
Just a minute, Miss Sangeeta. Miss Kanika has a doubt. Miss Kanika, elder brother comes under the Kargatu of Saturn.
Fine, sir.
Okay, but younger brother comes under the Kargatu of Mars. Okay. Yes, Miss Sangeeta, you can ask your clarification.
Sir, if for male chart, what
Okay.
Mars stands for?
Male chart.
Yeah.
In male chart, Mars only stands for. In a male chart, Mars stands for just siblings only.
Can we also say brother-in-law?
Another important relationship of Mars in the male chart is wife's younger brother.
Yeah,
Or
brother-in-law.
Yeah,
Brother-in-law.
wife's sibling. Right?
Sir, sister husband in male chart.
Sister husband, we have to find some other Karakatua. I think the Saturn, sister's husband comes under Saturn Karakatua.
Okay.
Because I am revealing this information based on the experience I'm receiving through the charts, through the through a lot of customers' life. I'm observing.
So may I have a question.
Yes.
Okay. So since we spoke about Adra, I just checked out in few charts which I have. Like I know two males who have Lagna in Adra and their
Okay.
married life is not good. And moreover, I have seen them, they literally humiliate their wife in in front of their friends and all that thing.
Okay.
On the other hand, there's another lady who's also having Adra Lagna, but
Okay.
I have not seen her humiliating her husband. Indeed, it's the other way around, and she keeps on coming and keeps on telling us about the issues and everything and crying and also. Is it like, can we say that the karma is that you have to respect your wife and you have to respect your relationship?
Exactly. Because the Shukra karma will create even Mars karma and Shukra karma will create a lot of expectations to the opponent regarding the opponent. Right? So, but while expecting to the opponent, we should have some moral justification. Correct? Yeah, we have to analyze ourselves whether we can satisfy the expectation of the opponent before making before creating an expectation. We have to address ourselves that can we capable to satisfy the expectation of the opponent. We have to ask the question to ourselves. How many people people are asking the question to themselves, right?
Yes.
Two processes are very, very important while handling a beautiful relationship. One is self-analyzing. Self-analyzing means analyzing our own plus and minus, our own strength and weakness. And another most important point is empathy. Empathy in the sense, if I was in that person's situation, what
Yes.
I will do, right? That empathy should be there to handle a beautiful relationship. I'm not finding the empathy in a lot of people's mind in these days.
Yes.
I'm not finding the empathy. So due to the lack of empathy, lot of Shukra karma people were suffering. Correct? Because a relationship is not about ego, I think so. A relationship is not about pride. A relationship is not about a status symbol. A relationship is not a status symbol at all. It is about a mutual caring, mutual bonding, and mutual affection.
Yes, sir.
That is why love is idiotic. Am I correct? Love should not be, love should not be considered in an egoistic manner. There is no that is why Mercury and Jupiter won't would not enter into the zone of Shukra. Even in the horoscope, Mercury is the god for analyzer, right? Mercury is the analyzing god. Mercury is a brainy, but Mercury will be debilitated in the area Shukra exalted.
Yes, sir. Pisces.
Yes, Shukra will be debilitated in the area of Mercury exalted. Because while coming to love and care and affection and attraction, we have to break the ego, I think so.
There should not be calculations.
Yes, tell me.
Okay. Is there any difference, like if we see the nakshatras, we also have charan? Like in one of the charts, I see Adra is in the first charan and the other one, Adra is in the fourth pada. So does that create any difference in the intensity of the...
Nothing. No difference at all.
Okay.
No
so
difference.
There is nothing related to any intensity, and the padas, like it doesn't matter on the...
It doesn't depends on the intensity. The intensity doesn't depend on the padas. The intensity depends on the planetary combinations. In general, lot of people might have the Arudra Nakshatra, Chitra Nakshatra, and Shravana Nakshatra, even as their Lagna. But what if the concerned person who carries the Lagna point as Arudra Nakshatra and 1-7 combination is there in the particular person's horoscope? Then it will be a stronger, right? 1-7 combination is very tough to lead a marital life, especially for the Shukra Karma registered person. Just imagine there is a Shukra Karma and also there is 1-7 and 11 combination. It is more tough. Correct? And another person who have the Shukra Karma, he have 1-7, 4 and 11 combination. It is very, very tough. So the volume, you are trying to asking the volume and the intensity of the karma. So the intensity and the volume of the karma, I think it depends on the planetary combination and the bhava combination, which strengthens the karma. Right?
Right. And no, my question was this also, sir. As per how do we relate padas with it? Like,
how do we relate padas? Means padas, I think so. Padas doesn't plays an important role in the intensity. It is just for identifying the birth time, right? So the padas have been differentiated to calculate the divisional charts, especially in Navamsha. Navamsha will be calculated using the padas only, correct?
Yes, sir.
I hope you all know about that.
Yes.
So the padas were very, very useful while calculating the Navamsa chart. The Navamsa chart is another world. It is a separate research. So there the nakshatra padas will play an important role. Okay.
Right. Thank you so much.
So I have a very basic question.
Yes.
If I may ask, because I joined from the 15th video and like I have watched videos, but one thing still remains in my mind, that when you say a set Lagna point, Lagnesh Nakshatra and the Moon Rashi Nakshatra, these are 3 points which we take. But then when we are looking for, let's say, the career or the partner or any other bhava, that point also we take. 7th house to 7th house Lord Nakshatra also we take, or 10th house Lord Nakshatra also we take.
Yes, especially.
Fine, thank you.
I think we have reached the end of this session, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So we have to continue this class in the next session. So we will continue this class. Yeah, because time runs out. So I hope this class gives a lot of new informations and new dimensions to you people. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
I have a small personal question.
Yes.
What is the best time to contact you?
You can text me through WhatsApp.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, you can text me through WhatsApp.
I think Chintanji has a question. Sir,
Yes.
Chintanji has a question.
Sorry, it was by mistake.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
I request all people to press the leave button before leaving
Yes,
this
sir.
meeting.
I'll end it. No problem.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.